Okay, guys, are you hearing me? So, as we have been telling you, and this is really the wrapping session, uh, what is next for YLDs? We told you this is only the beginning. These few days that you have spent in Lisbon is the beginning of your projects, of your life as YLD trainees. So we are going to be in contact with you a lot with biweekly updates that we really ask you to please read. We are going to contact you also next week with a feedback questionnaire, so you let us know what you think of this training. For us, it's super important that you share your feedback with us because that helps us improve future trainings. So please let us know and respond to the questionnaire. We are also going to explain to you next week how the reimbursement process for the meals that you have been buying on your own works. So don't worry, everything will be in an email. And we strongly advise you really that in January, when a couple of weeks have passed, you start discussing the project with your IDF member. Yeah, you do not need to start implementation right away, but you need to have this discussion on what you plan to do, what they plan for you to do, and try to find this common ground that we were talking about yesterday. You do not need to start implementation really until you have come up with a sound plan. So it's very important, dedicate time to planning, even if it takes long. It's okay for us. You can report on how you are planning your project as well. And we are going to be asking everyone to report on their progress every 3 normally, but maybe we're going to do every 4 months this time. We still need to discuss that.
Hey, can I just, just on that particular note, no, it's such an important point, Bea. We know that it's sometimes you have hectic things going on in life. The last 3 years, there was a lot of difficulties for people as they were trying to advance their project. We understand. You know, I think it's really important for you to hear that from us, that it's okay if you don't get to every step of the project exactly when you think. I think it's most important if you just communicate that. Just say, hey, we're still working on this. It's taking longer. Hey, and that communication is worth a lot. You'd be surprised how many people, they get worried about, oh, well, what are people going to think? And we've all been in that position before. If I say I haven't, hit my target or done what I'm supposed to do, it's okay. Particularly in the world of advocacy, we understand a lot of things can get in the way. So please just let us know how it's going, and that's an update in itself.
Yeah, communication, guys. Again, we have been talking a lot about that. So if something happens, as Kyle is saying, please just let us know. Okay, I cannot prepare the report because I have a lot of exams. I have too much on my plate. Can I send it later? Or something personal has happened to me. I'm going to take a break for 6 months and I will be back. We really prefer that you let us know because otherwise we're going to keep on sending you reminders. You are going to ignore us. And yeah, it's frustrating for us, frustrating for you. So please be in touch, okay? We're really hoping that you are going to do that. And we wanted to show you what IDF invests in the YLD program. And I would like to remark that for us, you are an investment. It's not an expenditure. We are really using money to invest on this generation of leaders that we have been discussing. It's not the next generation, it's the current generation. We have 3 sponsors. You have seen in the program that we gave you on the first day. We have Novo Nordisk, we have Dexcom, and we have Lilly. Each of them have been giving us 40,000 euros. So in total, we have 120,000. But that's not only for this training, it's for all the time that Bruno, that Daisy, and I put in all the emails that we write, all the newsletter that we prepare, the documents that we have been sending to you. There is a lot of work in the background, so that obviously is also human resources that we need to fund. On these 4 days, 4 days and a half, we have spent some 70K between the money that we have actually spent on food, on the hotel, the buses, AV, flights, renting microphones, I don't know, the peanuts, lunches. The peanuts was the cheapest thing, but yeah, still. You see, it's a lot of money. And you are, 50 people here? I mean, obviously we were expecting a few more, but if you make the calculations, we are investing a bit over 1,000 euros on each of you to be here. We are not saying this for anything. We just want you to understand that we are putting resources, not only money, but also our time and our hopes and a lot of effort. So we're really hoping that you give us back on, again, your engagement. So you are in touch with us. You let us know if you have a problem. We're super understanding. We haven't sent any YLD to jail so far, I think, for not sending our report. Not yet, huh? I can promise if you're very late this time, but yeah. Guys, please, we are super understanding. You have met us now, so just drop us an email if you have any problem, and we are going to try to be there for you. So,
and just
yeah.
two comments, as I heard from some people. I am way more friendly than I'm sound on emails, and I disagree with Bea with something on. We are just sharing for the sake of sharing. We are not sharing just to be transparent. We are sharing that you can understand the responsibility that you all have on this. So I think it's important you understand in order for the next 2 years to work out well. It has to be a partnership not only between your IDF member and you, but mainly between you and us, because in the end of the day, we are the ones like that are there for support you. So just keep that in mind. Keep that it was an investment. It's an investment, and we expect something back. And we have talked about that. I'm not gonna repeat myself, but just be aware, be thankful, and as the DDoC community likes to say, pay forward.
No, I think that's great. You predicted the future, by the way, Bruno. I'm low now, so. No, I already treated. It's great to talk about complicated budgets when you're low. No, I don't think we really wanted to go into. What I was going to say, I guess, is that if you have questions about these numbers, we wanted to at least present them to you. If you have questions, come towards us, ask us, and we are more than open to share. We think it's important that you understand how this project is funded. That's an important element, and you have the right to understand that.
That's it, really. We are really looking forward to what you're going to be doing in the next 2 years. So we know that for some of you it may be difficult because you may find challenges. It has happened that some people in the past haven't been able to finish their projects or to do everything that they wanted, or they had to think of something different or change even projects in the middle of the term. It's perfectly fine, and again, it's part of developing a project. You never know what's going to happen. You need to adapt to the circumstances. So guys, we're here. Really, I do not say this just to say it. You have seen us. We're super involved. And we really, if you reach out to us and you ask us questions, you ask us for feedback, you let us know what your problems are, we're going to be able to help you better than if you do not say anything, okay?
And so if I may add one thing, even though I'm low, I remember I wanted to say this. I think we have 2 people here, we have 3 people in fact, who have been doing an enormous amount of work to make all of this, all dotting all the I's and crossing all the T's, from visas to flights to buses to food to whatever we may have asked them to do. And I think this is our opportunity to say, thank you, Bea, thank you, Bruno, thank you, Daisy, wherever you are. Please stand up.
Wow, I feel like I just won an Oscar or something. What I said yesterday during the candle activity, I really mean it. It's super tough to organize all of this, and really, I mean, we have had some calls, especially these last 3 weeks. We were talking like 2 hours every day about where we were with everything. I really cannot open one Excel in like 2 more months, or I'm going to go crazy. But it's super rewarding. Get to know you guys, get to meet the people who I already met, the people who are new, listen to your ideas. You're a super smart group. I have seen a lot of super interesting discussions on advocacy. You have a lot of ideas already for projects. So now you go back and you try to implement that, okay?